Alright, in this video, I'm going to perform a schema change. Basically, let's take a look at a example database. I'm using the AdventureWorks 2017 as example. So, for example, the table and the object was created under one schema. I like to change it to something different. In real time world, maybe change to DBO, but in this case I want to change the human resources as long name to a short name called HR. Okay, so this is just experiment, so I use this example. So first let's take a look at what object is owned by the schema human resources. So I'm going to select start from sys objects and execute. So that is all the objects belong to the human resources. If you see the message, it's about 42. And also I'm interested what kind of data type belong to these human resources. Let's do execute. I have 8. Some of them it's easy to identify. It's user table, view, primary key, trigger, procedure, and so on and so forth. So the syntax to change schema, it is like alter schema, target schema, transfer, then the current schema, and follow the object name. So I'm going to use this SQL to generate. Okay, so let's generate this SQL statement. Let's do this. So you will see it's total 42 SQL being generated. But I would like to do it, because it's experiment, I want to do it step by step. Okay, let's see. I'm first want to for the U type, table type, it's going to be like 5 tables. So, and I'm going to run this SQL statement. Okay, so let me copy and paste and run this SQL statement. Okay, so let's run it. Let's first change those tables. Execute. Okay, it says you don't have permission, and because the HR schema doesn't exist, so we need to first create the schema. Create schema HR. All right, so let's create the schema. Execute. Successful. All right, let's continue. Let's first change this table. Okay, execute. Okay, it's completed. Let's refresh our table list. Database, adventure, tables. Now you see this 5 table is being changed. Now I'm going to do another one. I'm going to change those views. Okay, you can do probably one time. I want to just do step by step to see more clear. Okay, so we have 6 views. So now I'm going to change these views. Okay, so let's change this views. Okay, Control C. All right, let me remove this one. So I'm going to run this 6 views. Okay, execute. Okay, it's completed. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see procedures. So let's do a P. Shift P. Okay. One more. All right, so let's execute. We have three procedures. Okay, so let me copy. So, all right, so okay. So let's change those stop procedures as well. Execute. All right. So let's take a look at again what we have right now. This is dot objects. Execute. And the result message result. Let's try one more time. Let's try this one. Execute. 0. That's interesting. Alright, so this looks like after we changed the table procedure, now everything is changed. So let's confirm this. Okay, Control C, Control V, that's HR. Let's see the new schema to see how many objects in this new schema. All right, let's see. 42. All right, cool. So that means we don't have to generate everything. We basically generate tables, views, and procedures. The other things should be carried over by themselves. Okay. So let me now change to HR. I think what I'm trying to do is I'm going to do this. Okay. I'm going to do count star type. Order by type. Order by type. Okay. Not order type. Group by. Group by type. Okay. So let's run this SQL statement to confirm. Execute. All right. So basically, we changed table 5, tables 6 views, and state procedures. So the other things associated with prime key, trigger, maybe foreign key, constraint, default constraint. If you're more complicated, you probably have some other data type needed to change. Let me go back to the link. How to change a schema. So basically, let me see. It says UPV. Probably something else needed to. Let me check something later. Probably like functions. Those kind of things also need to be changed. But whatever left over, we can do it. Okay, so that is the way to that is the way we do the schema change or change the owner from one or called transfer schema from one schema to another. All right, that's all for today.